Hi everyone. Today we have come to Bodenboo. Now we have just come from the Bodenboo car park, which is about 50 yards that way. And this is me now down on the Bodenboo beach, which is lovely and sandy actually. So it'll be suitable for children, adults, dogs, whatever. And behind me you can actually see the bridge, which is the Erskine Bridge. Now this bridge was built in 1967 to 1971 and it was designed by William Brown. It's a box girder bridge constructed out of steel and concrete. It can be crossed on foot, it can be crossed on a bicycle, and obviously it can be crossed with your car. It's the only bridge in Scotland with single cables over central main supports. Now, it was originally a toll bridge from when it was opened until I think it was 2006. They abolished the tolls and the bridge was officially opened by Princess Anne in 1971.
Where is Bodenboo?
Erskine.
Near Erskine.
Near Erskine.
Adjacent to the beach there is a woodland path that we walked some of, we didn't walk all of it, but we've been along it, it's quite a nice walk. It is actually owned by the Forestry Commission of Scotland, which I'm sure you're familiar with by now if you're an OG Walking Wanderers fan. They've owned it since 2012, so it's definitely a very good organisation. The area is open and accessible to the public. The beach that we're on, Bodenboo Beach, we discussed that just a second ago, but it should be noted that it can be a quicksand area when it's particularly wet, so if you're going to use it, you should be careful of that. Maybe watch some Bear Grylls, he knows a bit about that. Obviously, what are you pointing at?
The Kilpatrick Hills.
Oh yeah, the Kilpatrick Hills, there you go, the unicorn just right from the Kilpatrick Hills. When you're walking along the beach, obviously you're about to see now, you can see a view of the Kilpatrick Hills. Not the most stunning hills in the world, that doesn't take away from them, they're still nice to look at.
Right, we're directly under the bridge now, and you can probably see behind me a better view of one of the concrete piers, as they're called, that hold the bridge up. Now, there are 18 of these piers that run the whole length of the bridge, from when you come onto it on the Dumbarton side till when you get off it on the Erskine side. On the river, as you pass under the bridge, you can see in the distance there are green buoys and red buoys, which are for port and starboard. So when a boat is coming up, it makes sure that it stays in that channel to avoid crashing into other boats. And there's a big one right here as well, which is probably to signal to keep away from the rocks that might be under the water and unseen. Oh look, Jack, you can find alien pine cones anywhere.
That's not an alien pine cone, that's a crusty old
It's an alien pine cone. I've already said
listen.
in a previous video, it's an alien pine cone.
Listen. It's hollow and plastic, so it can't be a pine cone.
I think of them as alien pine cone.
Unicorn that we finished with.
Can you hear them? There's lots and lots of birds, lots of species, all kinds. Great place to come with your binoculars. We're not going to go any further because of the big bank we have to climb up there. And the shoreline looks a bit wet, so we're going to turn back and take you back up onto the path. As far as the birds that you'll see down here, curlew, redshank and lapwing. What's up, Jaggy?
I was going to say, no, I want to know it. Oh, look, catkins. Catkins and brambles. Bramble jam, anybody? Don't get those ones, those are too low. Always get the high ones, because you know why, don't you folks? The dogs, cats, and whatever else there might be around here. As you walk along this path behind me, you'll come on the left hand side if you're facing forward, you'll see Erskine House, which is actually for the veterans, the soldiers. Now, Bear has actually done a charity event at one time to raise money for them because they are privately funded. So please have a wee look if you're going that way.
Stop. Well, we're walking along. It seems that Yak can't stop playing with his phone, and I know who that is. It's Lucia and Sloan.
Only one of them.
Hi. Look, back in Bordenbue again.
Button 2.
Okay,
3,
Borden.
Button 4. I've got something wonderful to show you. Something really lovely. A unicorn!
No, not me. This.
It's graffiti art. Technically, you could consider that vandalism, but at least it's not disgraceful vandalism, it's nice vandalism.
Yeah,
And
look at that.
And it's of a kingfisher with a freshly caught fish in its mouth. Isn't that beautiful?
I'm not sure if that's a cormorant or if it's the other one. What's the other one called?
Lapwing,
No,
red
not a
shank,
lapwing.
curlew.
No, a cormorant. A heron. It's a heron. There you go, there we've got a lovely big heron down there.
We're standing inside this lovely wee copse,
Not the ones in blue.
and round about the exterior of this lovely wee copse there are several picnic benches with barbecue plates on
Branches.
that you could sit and have picnic, barbecue, whatever. I'm sure it would be lovely because this is really nice.
I thought we were the walking wanderers, not the walking roundabout.
That's true. I'm busy.
How were you, Dizzy? You've been spinning slowly. How's it in Bearfields? That's a fourth wall break.
Pure beer.
It's too late. It's over. Yep, he yacked.
Yeah.
It's a good place to walk your dog as well, as you can see by the gentleman there with his lovely wee black dog.
And if you did decide to have a barbecue, this particular bench here has got space for a family barbecue and a normal barbecue. So you'd have lots of space to meet your goodies, your yummies, your sausages, your burgers, your chicken legs, or whatever it was, and have a good old tuck in.
Or if you're an outside of the box thinker, you could use that for 2 barbecues to make a family barbecue. If you remember, previously we went to Ballochcastle Country Park, and obviously the state of the benches there is not as comparable to these ones. There's absolutely no barbecue plates there. So if anyone knows who to contact, or if you want to just leave it in the comments that they should have them on the benches, then please do. Or if you're actually from the council or have authority in the area, consider putting plates on the benches. Do everyone some good. Thank you.
It's a bit overcast, but it's pleasant.
Yeah, it's a pleasant afternoon.
You seldom find a day in Scotland where it isn't a little bit overcast.
It's definitely going to be raining tomorrow and probably the next day, so make the most of it this afternoon because it is nice.
How many people in the world have this impression of Scotland as a cold, windy island in the British Isles?
I would imagine probably about 99.9% though. Anyone I've ever spoken to thinks of it as grey and cold and rainy.
Most people I ask just think of Scotland as Britain. To them, Britain is England and there's no other countries involved.
Seem to forget that the United Kingdom is made up of 4 countries.
If you say Britain to someone that's not from Britain, they'll go, bottle of water. No offence to the English. I think the unicorn's been left speechless by that one.
Yes, I have.
That's,
I don't know about the unicorn being left speechless, but if I walk backwards anymore, I'll be walking like this forevermore.
yeah, the bear's going to have to be. The bear's going to be stuck walking backwards. Good thing we fixed that problem. Has anyone ever noticed that benches in Scotland and parks all look exactly the same? Wee black ones with the holes in them,
Made of metal.
made of metal.
I beg to differ. The ones we saw on the National Cycle Route were all different colours.
They were wonderful.
Yes.
Yeah, but they were the same design.
Same design, but they were still different colours.
So technically they're the same, even if they're different colours, because it's like
Technically the same, but different.
no, but it's like if you have a let's say you have a Renault Clio, right, and you've got a black one and an orange one. They're the same car, or just a different colour.
Technically the same, but different.
The unicorns get a weirdly optimistic perception of the world.
There's a board here that tells you all about Bodden Boo itself, which apparently, as we've discovered on the other side of that board, means bow. Now, there are about 2 miles of informal paths around this place, and most of them are flat, smooth, so buggies, cycles, anything like that can come out, walk, explore them for yourself. You might even see a fox, or a wee vole, or some spiders, or some caterpillars or whatever.
I know the bear likes his filming techniques, but I didn't realise he was a medieval torturer. He's got us lying in this bench looking up at the sky and I can barely see unicorn.
All I see is cotton wool. It's like that bright. It just looks like cotton wool to me.
Are you going to tell them about the board?
The board?
Yeah, the board.
Oh, that board over there?
Yeah.
The one that tells you what Bodden Boo was an old name for bow.
Quickly before I fall asleep.
And also, there are about 2 miles of informal paths around this area that are usually good for cycling, bikes, buggies, whatever. So if you have anything like that, you can come out and spend the day here. You might see a fox, you might see a squirrel, you can see lots of things. So please come and explore for yourself.
Speaking of ecosystems, it challenges you to think of a food that doesn't start with a green plant. But I bet they didn't account for the fact that jellyfish is a delicacy in some places in Korea and Asia. So, haha.
I look at that.
Why would I want to get jellyfish? That doesn't sound very pleasant.
You look at that.
Why would I want to get jellyfish? That doesn't sound very pleasant.
Look at that.
Why would I want to get jellyfish? That doesn't sound very pleasant.
I wouldn't want to get jellyfish, period. I mean, that's like, it's bad enough. People eat sushi, never mind jellyfish.
Are we done mentioning brands that are getting huge amounts of income while we get nothing for it?
Sushi.
Sushi?
Yeah, sushi.
I'm getting up. This hurts. Ah!
Hello.
Good luck with that.
Hello. Go inside.
I'm leaving. I'm leaving.